This is a brief demonstration of Imperva camouflage Hdi discovery used to discover sensitive data as part of your data masking strategy. Using the web interface, the first step is to create a new data source. Imperva creates a common interface to mask your data across your enterprise data sources. In this example, I call the data source Employee Database. Imperva supports a broad range of platforms. It also supports a wide variety of operating systems from Windows, Unix, Linux to mainframe and AS400. Here I'm adding a host, port, database, username and password information to connect to the database. Select Next when done. It is good practice to test connectivity to the database to ensure connectivity is established between Imperva CX Discover and the database. You can view the status in the Jobs menu over here. Go back to Dashboard, select the database configured and select the Edit Search option. From here you can select the schema from the database you want to work with and you configure the search rules you want to use for the search. I will be using the GDPR search rules in this example. Rules can be selected and deselected at each level to be more specific when required. Select Next and you'll be presented back to the database overview. Now we are ready to run the discovery search. Here you can select the database and select the search option. The results summary will show that we have one data source and that we have results pending. You can select the results tab for more information there. Here are the detailed search results, listing all the database columns that were identified as potentially containing sensitive information. It's good to review the results for accuracy. The results are categorized according to the type of sensitive information that the column might contain. This will show all the tables that one can select to approve or discard for false positives. With those searches done and complete, we can look at some of the reports. Go back to the dashboard. One can see that there are no new results pending in the results summary. Select the Reports tab on the Hdi Summary. We can see a category summary of the data tables that has been classified with sensitive information based on the search results. The Hdi Summary Report provides information on the number of columns searched, further broken down into sensitive versus non-sensitive columns, and sensitive data ratio for the data sources, and a heat map showing the relevant frequency that each type of sensitive data occurs across different data sources. Integrated data classification uses heuristics and statistical analysis to locate personally identifiable information or PII information like name, email, date of birth, SSN, and more. One can also leverage classification results to configure the data masking rules. This is all good for one data source, but what if you have a requirement for multiple databases that you need to discover? That is not a problem for Imperva camouflage. Here is another example where I have added additional data sources and camouflage can show the overall status of sensitive data discovered in my environment based on my search rules configured. The CX Discovery product comes shipped with a list of predefined search rules library. It is possible to edit these search rules. This is done by selecting System, Search Rules. Here you can see the search rule library where you can add or change the search rules. The rules are organized into different policies with various categories and subcategories within each one. As an example, I can select GDPR for the search rule hierarchy. The category can be person ID, and this can be modified if needed. Click back to the dashboard by selecting the data sources on the top left. Imperva camouflage thus can help you to map and understand your sensitive information landscape. What databases do you have, what is in them, and how you can classify the data. Essentially help create an inventory of all your sensitive data. Go to Imperva Data Masking for more information or more detailed demo. Thank you for watching.